This is a short video on how to set up a Google account. So if you want to set up a YouTube account or you're accessing a business page, there's various reasons why you'd need to have a Google account. If you have a Gmail address, you already have a Google account. It's your Gmail account. But yeah, that's a stumbling point for some people, so I figured I'd set up a quick tutorial. It's really easy to set up a Google account. If you're in Google and you click on sign in, by the way, if you don't have sign in, you're logged into a Google account. And then you do create account and you put in your information and you choose a username. Now, it's just easier to use a Gmail account for this, but you can certainly use your own email address. If I prefer to use my own email address, then it'll give me the option of using my own email address. The advantage to that is that if you don't have an email, you don't have a Gmail account, or you don't have a Google account with that email address, then you don't have to worry about trying to find an email address that's not taken. But I'm just gonna put in one. I should show actually what'll happen if you select one that isn't available. As soon as you move off of it, it tells you someone else has already used it. Justin Smith is already used. And they ignore periods and capitalization. So that means that Justin Smith is the same as Justin Smith to them. Also, I mean, you could put a period after each letter, and that to them is just. So the dots are just to make it easier to easier for people to distinguish the parts of the email address, but they don't affect the email address. So I'll go back to Justin. Someone used it with that many twos, maybe two J's. Anyhow, and so then you also put in a password. It needs to be at least 8 characters. And so we just plug in a password. And then you have to put in your date of birth. And the reason for this is because you have to be over 13 in order to have an email account. I think that's what the rule is, the law. 3. I don't know if you can leave the gender blank or not. I haven't tried it. You do want to put in a cell phone number because they can verify through the cell phone number. It's easier. And also you put in a current email address. And you can skip this, but it might ask for the phone verification. If you don't skip it and then it doesn't verify with the phone right off, I'm going to go ahead and skip it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Use it. But another trick about the CAPTCHA is that you have this little new refresh. And so if you can't make out the picture or whatever, then hit that button and see if you can make out the next one. And don't guess at it, because it's just unless you really have to, because it's frustrating to guess and then have to come back in. I guess you can't leave that blank. It does say, and it'll tell you the verification as you go along. You have to agree to the terms, obviously, and then you'd hit next step. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to create another account, but that's really all there is to creating an account. And so hopefully that clears that up for people. Thanks.